I've seen that you're following.
Welcome back. Many of life's demands can cause stress, particularly work, relationships, and money problems. Stress can actually affect how we feel, think, behave, and how our body works. It has been widely claimed that living in Nigeria comes with too many challenges leading to stress. Certain diseases like diabetes, hypertension, which are very prevalent nowadays, have also been linked to some kind of stress. It is possible to eliminate stress. Wait, is it possible? Really? We'll discuss that. Well, now how do we manage stress? Joining us now on the show is Dr. MEMUNA. Thank you for coming. We appreciate you. We know we've had you here before several times, and we love having you. Now you can call us on 070-8066-8014. You can tweet to us at JWTVC. We'd like to hear your thoughts on this. You've been hearing all the stuff we're talking about. People being stressed out. So first of all, before we start going to the solution, what exactly is stress? How do we know we are stressed out, first of all?
Well, it's generally the wear and tear of the body, which is it's normal. It's normal part of life. Okay. 4 of you are here today, and all the crew members are here. You need that stress. We call it instrumental aggression. Okay. It's a goal. You have to come to work. You have to do something. So something gets you up from your bed. You get dressed. You take your breakfast or take a snack, and you're heading somewhere. So you need that little stress. But when it's prolonged, when it's now overstretched, and then when you can no longer hold on to it, because not all stress are bad. We have the eustress, we have the distress. Good stress, like taking a vacation, and you just said something on the show, you want to take a 1 week off. You need that 1 week. You need to recuperate, rejuvenate, energize, and so on. So in a way, you may think that you want to like take that time off, but on the flip side, it may be a little bit stressful, like vacation.
True.
You know, parties, one day over the weekend. You want to bog it down, but a little bit stressful to an extent. But when you now really face distress, traffic 3 hours.
Me on Friday. Hey, see me.
Don't even go there. You see, getting down from his Range Rover, fighting a downfall man. It can get to that level, and then onlookers wouldn't know who is the fool among them, because they won't even look at the downfall man. They look at the man in Range Rover and say, "What's wrong with this man?" Stress can really take over our psychic, and that is when we need to understand what is the boundary. You need to draw a line.
So what you're saying is that we can't necessarily eliminate stress, because there are different types. There's good and there's bad stress.
Once you eliminate stress, you are dead.
Please, what's the good stress? Because
that's what she just said. Good stress is when you want to go on vacation. It's good stuff. You're looking forward to it. You're going to work.
Promotion.
It's good stress.
Like celebration for me is stressful.
But it's good. You're celebrating your dad.
We're celebrating. But I know that last year I broke down after the events.
Because we have different type of people. We have the handy, we have the sustainers, and we have that. During the stress period, you can sustain it and break down. Some people, during the stress, they can cope, move on, stress out, cope, move on. While some, even before the stress starts, they're already down. So you need to understand yourself. It's all in our DNA. But you need to understand and listen to that, your inner mind. At what point can I, Dr. MEMUNA, cope with X, Y, Z? Because the same thing you cannot cope with, I will be able to cope with. And in the workplace, it's even worse.
But someone like me, I work best when I'm under pressure. When I feel the whole world's about to fall, that's when I shine the best. But is that a good kind of stress for me, or
you sustain, and then at the end of the day, either you take that time off to know how to deal with stress, or you break down. But if you understand yourself well, after sustaining, at the end of the day, you take that time off. And then. But some people don't know how to do that. On Monday morning, they have it, because some researchers are saying people have heart attack more on Monday mornings. Yes, more. Yeah, so Tuesdays like these are the most productive days of the week. Wednesday, people are happy, but Friday they are happier.
Thursdays.
Friday is just in between. You just
Thursday you're looking forward to Friday. Hey.
So you see, a lot of people have a lot of stress issues. Like, for example, myself, I run a practice. I do not fix appointment for Mondays. That is my own complete strategy. No matter what the amount of money, except maybe there's an emergency that needs my attention, I'll say come around 12 minutes. But I'm waking up on Monday morning knowing fully I'm not rushing to work.
Fantastic.
I fall into that class.
So it depends like you and because you don't have paid employment. People like me, Monday morning is the most important morning.
But when I was in a paid employment, I actually now told myself, Mondays are not really my good days, but Mondays I dress superb. Wear my best clothes, wear my nice shoes.
Is that to feel good
no
from
makeup,
inside?
yes, feel good from inside.
Okay.
So when I'm driving or I'm being driven, I'm smiling on the way. You see me, some people say, Hamina, why were you smiling? I said, because I want to feel happy with myself. I don't want to
That's true.
yourself.
That is
so true.
you know, because we find that
fantastic.
you know, because they say smile, you use less muscles smiling, but we're all frowning.
Frowning.
You wake up in the morning,
Reasons.
you are frowning. In the
The
morning.
moment it clicks that something annoyed the last time.
Yes. Because you know what I
it
noticed? You know what I noticed? You're very right. I like that Monday thing. I'm going to try to start doing it because we all work on black and white Mondays. Just wear white
Dull colors.
dull colors, and just like this Monday, Sha is all meaties.
See, when I'm putting on bright colors, you people.
Which is even true. Which is who will come in red on Monday.
One thing I've noticed is that when you give birth to a child in Nigeria and give birth to the same child abroad, there's just something, they just look different. You know, maybe 5 years later, your 5-year-old child in Nigeria and the 5-year-old child in America, they look totally different. Born in the same
One will be scowling.
One looks very, very angry and afraid, and one just looks very happy. And I'm wondering, what is the difference?
She said something, said, when a child is being born, a girl, a boy,
They're so cute.
nobody will ever say, this boy is going to be a criminal, is going to be a Boko Haram, or whatever, is going to be a rapist, is going to be a murderer. Nobody, on the 7th, 8th day, there's juvenation, people are celebrating, they're giving like
Names.
10 names,
Yes.
they are tying gele and all that. But at the end of the day, nature versus nurture comes into play. The society builds people. The primary unit of every home builds people.
Because you're not born evil.
Because in the mind of a rapist, in the mind of a murderer, in the mind of a Boko Haram, whatever, what goes through that person? Why will a rapist rape a woman? Why don't you go to Allen and Evenia, pay a girl and have fun for 50 naira or 500 naira? Why do you want to take that joy, that integrity, that power away from that woman? So even in this case of this man pouring hot water is me, it's not me. It's all born upward stress. Because what you internalize a lot, at the end of the day, you are going to spill it.
In a bad
And
way.
when you are ventilating and spilling it, it can spill to any direction.
In a bad
I like that. What
way.
you just, yeah, could you go ahead, jump
It
in.
brings me straight to a question, because I think that my temperament is such that because I'm on two extremes of being very reserved, I can sustain. When I then blow up, you now be imagining, I just took your cup. What's the big deal? So how do I manage,
Exactly, because it comes to sustaining, then you spill over some mundane things that will come into play. You bottled up a lot.
Yes.
Bottling up is not a good stress management thing.
So
It's good when something happens, deal with it.
Immediately.
Deal with it, but in a constructive manner, because you are trying to express emotional intelligence, especially in a workplace like this. You can't afford to scream on people. There are some policies or laws. Harassment is not
So you
allowed.
bottle it up.
Yeah, don't bottle up. Use humor. Just say something. Move on with it. Don't just bottle, because at the end, who you will attack will not be the person that really
Cause that stress.
And then you are going to have cascade
I do that
of issues.
Let me talk to Emmanuel. Good morning, Emmanuel. Are you there? Thanks for calling.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
What I want to talk is, please, the matter of this Nigeria is the most important to me.
Boko Haram.
Question of stress or no stress, all those things. Then I call it to the woman talk. In fact, we are talking about how Nigeria will be right now, because there is great problem. This Boko Haram issue is the most important topic. I want you to bring it. Please.
But do you know that if Boko Haram is able to manage their stress, hopefully they will start killing people? Because if they have grievances and they now say, you know what, let us strategize on what we're going to do. Let's talk to the president and see how we can make our demands known. If they talk about it and come to the table, hopefully we won't have people dying. It's not a woman talk. It's not. It's stress is something that the whole country must learn to manage.
She has even mentioned Boko Haram several times this morning.
Yeah, even in Nigeria,
because
we have bottled up a lot of grievances
Anger.
from anger that things are not working.
Yes.
That is why an average Nigerian is mean to the next Nigerian.
Yes.
We don't love each other because of every pain that we have bottled up inside. So I don't think it's a woman's talk.
Yes.
This
You know,
is a
when you're a child,
Yes.
sorry, when you're a child, your parents are calling you, you will do, and you don't want to go, yeah, you dance, you will dance. I'm sure we have all done it.
Yes.
You will dance, until your parents, they will come and catch you dancing. I know you're stamping your feet. That is a child's way of relieving.
Because the Yoruba man has not expressed his own fears. The Igbo man has not said his own. The man on the street is mad at the man in Lekki. The man in Ajegule is saying, you have a jeep, me I don't have. You know, there's so much anger we're bottling in. And one day you now see somebody, you now put fire, you now burn the person alive. You say, oh, because it's jungle justice. So we're all bottling up so much anger in us.
This is absolutely not a woman's talk.
Yes.
Exactly. Worldwide, stress is known to cause so much pain.
Yes.
Because aside from the bottled up anger of the Boko Haram spilling all that, and we are calling for a national confab.
Yes.
What happens to the families, to the relatives, to neighbors that have people that die in this? There's post-traumatic stress disorder.
Exactly.
So this man should know that stress is everything.
Yes. Let's go to Yakub. Good morning, Yakub. Are you there?
I'm there.
Yes,
Good morning.
welcome. Morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, Jumoke has already said it all. Because you know why we're supposed to talk about Boko Haram issue is this. We can manage our stress when we are outside. Are you getting me now? The session we are calling for national confab, and then the president is telling us there is no going area. Let us bring everything on the table. If these people want to go on their own, let them go. Stop it killing people. Because imagine 100 people are dying.
Yes.
We are talking about human beings, not just even you are killing cows. People will call you for questions that why are you killing 100 cows at a time? Who is going to eat all these cows? But now it's a woman being we are talking about, and then president is telling us that no going area. Please imagine this country. If this thing is happening in Southwest, something has been happening more than this because we are not going to agree with them. So these people should bring everything on table. Let us discuss it. If they don't bring everything on table, there's nothing going to come out of it because some people just walk out of that comfort because they don't want them to discuss about what is paining them.
All right. Thank you very much, Yakub. I think Jumoke has been on that point from day one.
Thank you.
This stress issue is just bringing a lot of things playing out in my head because I know that for a fact, anytime I am upset, it's the next person that will suffer it. No, especially when he dishes out some things to me, the next available person, and I'm always, and that man is coming to say that it is all encompassing. A teacher that is not well paid, what do you think will happen to those children in her classroom? If a doctor is not well paid, what do you think happens to the patients?
Exactly.
So I don't know, is there any awareness? Because this thing you said, I didn't look at the big picture before. I'm just seeing the big picture now. It's a serious matter. Are we going to do some form of awareness program or something? People should be aware.
Okay, that brings us to the question: how do we deal with stress?
The first thing is know your limit. If you are going to bring this Boko Haram issue now, they are not able to deal with what is the problem. Because if you ask them genuinely, what is the cause of this killing?
They don't know.
They no answers. You must be able to identify your stressors. If you are not able to identify the stressors, how will you be able to deal with it? So even if you are calling the national confab now, and they are not giving us where the root problems are, then what solutions are we putting to the table? We're not putting solutions to the table. Post-traumatic stress disorder does not happen immediately. 3 months, 6 months later. You see people
years later.
Having hyperarousal, dreaming, having flashback of
Strokes.
events and everything. Once you are stressed, your immunity goes down. Hypertension, diabetes, mental health-related issues that the World Health Organization is preaching today, that they are not communicable diseases that we are going to be facing in the developing countries. Because we now know that when you buy orange on the street, you wash it to avoid infection. But how do you avoid hypertension, diabetes, and mental health-related issues? These are still treatable illnesses, not curable. So if you don't deal with stress, know your stressors, and know how to move on, there is no way we can move the nation forward. So if you are bringing Boko Haram issue now, we can actually discuss Boko Haram because it's an all-rounder. I deal with people that have stress every day. I deal with my stress level. Everybody should deal with this or our stress level so that we can live in good
harmony,
good neighborliness, not only just to say hello to somebody, know how you slept.
Let me come to YK. I have a call. Let me, Edozie. Good morning, Edozie. Are you there?
Good morning.
Yes.
The matter is hot.
It's a very good topic you people are talking. I'm so much interested because to manage stress is something that affects everybody. Because when you don't manage your stress very well,
it will affect the people that's living around you. Every little thing. Like what Jumoke said this morning when you people are talking about paper review. He said that it is at the high time the president resigns. That is how to manage strike. The president will go to Burunu and leave. He has done what he had to do from his office, sending people to that place to manage what is happening there. But he doesn't know what that people are doing there.
Let's
he
be
won't
fair.
do everything by
EDOZIE.
himself. So what I'm trying to
You're entitled
say,
to your view, EDOZIE. You're entitled to your view, and I'm not going to disapprove with what you're saying. But let us be fair. The same president has done quite a number of things for us. We've privatized NEPA. They have commissioned the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. They have, what else? Stop now.
They have privatized NEPA. I have not had light for my house.
Yes, the issue of Boko Haram is huge. And that obviously is something that we hope that they can work on. But let's not act as if the president has done nothing.
Can I just say one thing?
It's not
Let
be
me just say one thing.
I'm just telling you that the man is working.
Yes. Let me say one thing. You see, when Jumoke is asking the president to resign, you see, the way you will manage my own stress is to show me that you are willing to sacrifice so many things.
God bless
now,
you.
if we don't see our leaders, letting go of some form of enjoyment to say that we need this nation to move forward, how will my stress level go down? It will keep rising up.
Better go and find stress. Why can't you go something about it?
Because there's women to have another stress, because there's pre-menstrual and post-menstrual. Because a lot of women don't know about. Because I remember when I was younger, just before my period, if you jam my car, we are going to battle ourselves on the road. Then I would sit down in my car and I would start wondering, what's wrong with me? Why am I fighting
how do
like
we manage that? We have very limited time. How do we manage?
Then, when I say identify your stress level, you can have a 2-day, 1-week schedule. Know when you throw that tantrum. Know when you go overboard. Mark it down. Know what your emotions were. Mark it down. At the end of the week, you're going to see a pattern. And then deal with that pattern. Okay, at this time of the day, my stress level goes up. At this time of the, this is what happens to me. Is when I'm here, this is what happens to me. By the time you identify that stress level, you'll be able to know, this is what I'll be able to do. Like workplace now, somebody does something to you, maybe like spill something to you on you now. Maybe you don't have the words, you may just bottle it up. Jumoke has the words, and then somebody has even annoyed her earlier. The way she will land the person's slap, it's just easy to walk away at that point in time. And then come back and revisit that issue.
Dr. MEMUNA, you're just amazing. Let's take some tweets. In fact, let's take a couple of tweets and close.
Honestly, you articulate.
He said, please,
so
laws against stressing workers or overworking workers should be looked into. And I think that's the only one on.
Okay. All right, we need to round up, unfortunately.
I just want to say my old husband actually identified what Auntie Yeni said. He said it that every time you are about to, that time of the month, you're always, the day I now observed, I think that was a major turning point for me.
I don't know what stresses me. I don't even know what stresses me. I enjoy pressure. Tomorrow is the day. I enjoy.
You've not seen some kind of pressure, trust me.
All right. Unfortunately, we need to round up. Thank you so much, Dr. MEMUNA.
We love you. We love you.
Really learned a lot.
I'm going to try that Monday morning. She has to be.
I'm going to try that Monday morning one. I'm going to dress very nice next Monday. Very, very nice. So you don't stress me out. Don't forget to watch a repeat broadcast of this show at 11:30 p.m. tonight. And as always, you can always watch us the previous episode on YouTube. Global statistics report that 3,000 people die daily from road traffic accidents. Please wear a seatbelt and obey traffic laws. It saves lives. God bless you. See you tomorrow morning. Take care.